Yes, welcome to Hen House Studios Live. Here we are once again on this beautiful, beautiful day in Marina del Rey, California at the Comcast studio. And I'd like to dedicate this show to Karen, who's actually been working at Comcast for a long time, but is new to the studio here today in Marina del Rey. Anyway, today we have a very interesting show for you. We have bands from all over the place. We got an Australian woman coming at you. Got some Venice bands, of course, some bands from Venice Beach as usual. And just to remind you, Hen House Studios is a free recording studio located in Venice, California. And if you're interested in recording with us, just look for us. We're really easy to find online, and we'd love to hear from you. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This is our 22nd show. And our first band is a band called Bumble from Venice Beach, California. One of these guys in the band, if you ever go to a place called Abbott's Habits, which is a coffee hangout on Abbott Kinney in Venice, California, you'll be sure to see him and find him. He hangs out there almost every day. So if you guys are ready, let's roll tape. We got Bumble coming right at you.
I'm John, and this is the bass, and this is Paul's band. Paul's Bumble Band.
Bumble Bear.
I don't think we're going to stay named Bumble but that's tentatively the plan.
I'm Paul, and I play guitar and do vocals. Bumble Bear.
Denise, drums. Bumble Bear.
I'm sure it will change, though.
What might you call it?
I'd like to be something more celestial, but I can't figure out the name yet.
Help me, asteroids.
I think I'm going to go through a astrology book and try to find a name, because I think that's what our stuff kind of represents a lot more than Bumble Bear.
What?
Just act natural.
Yeah.
Wants you to act right. Just act natural.
I wish I had some fake teeth in, big ol' no, maybe not.
That would be funny. We should have dressed up.
I should have dressed up.
Like Kiss.
I'm just self-taught, just figuring it out and finding my own chords and finding my own song structures and stuff like that.
From the beginning to the chorus, which I guess it's a chorus.
I want it to rock, but I also want it to just take you somewhere else, and take you into the stars, I guess. It's just kind of a beautiful, free, floaty, spacey, hippie love song, It's more about knowing a person who's free and spiritual and doesn't let stuff get to them, A lot of the music is pretty vibey, like soundtrack, because a lot of it's been written. The music's been written to my my life and my moods at the time, instead of as around lyrics. It's mostly been written as music. Yeah, I play music, I do a lot of photography, I do a lot of painting, drawing, I write poetry, I've started a novel, I've written a script, I'm writing a children's book. Ever since I got into the the band thing and playing and making my own songs up. I've wanted to play music because it feels the best. It's like creation happens at every moment, you know? Just collaboration and love all at once.
Yeah, that clip, that band, Bumble it doesn't get much more Venice Beach than that. That band reminds me of a band from the 60s, early 70s called Blue Oyster Cult. They've really got a really nice vibe with that sitar. And if you've ever been to Venice Beach, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's definitely captured that spirit. Our next band is called Deemed Unscenic, and they're from the mountains outside of Southern California. And most of these guys in the band, their day job is they work for the state and they maintain the walking paths for people who want to go on hikes through the mountains. So these are like as close to mountain men / musicians as you're going to find nowadays. And they're really into conservation and ecology, and they write songs about that a lot as well. And they hardly ever play in Los Angeles. They really like to play outside of the city and stay up in the sticks and in the country. So really great band. If you guys are ready, let's roll the clip. Deemed Unscenic.
My name is Phil Kettner, and I play in a band called Deemed Unscenic. Deemed Unscenic is based in the El Portal Mid-Pines area. El Portal is a small town up in Northern California by Yosemite. It's like there's a lot of wilderness. Most of the houses are surrounded by trees, and there's like one main highway that drives through the river canyon, and there's a big river, the Merced River, that's right there. The name of the band is pretty politically motivated. Deemed Unscenic is a term that they use to describe a certain area of the river canyon coming right outside of the Yosemite Valley at Parkline, so that a certain unmentionable human could build huge motels. It's completely a farce because it's extremely scenic. And so we decided, well, let's try to stir things up a bit and call the band Deemed Unscenic.
It has nothing to do with their looks.
Yeah, no.
To play gigs, it's kind of difficult. There's not a lot of places to play. You kind of have to be a little more creative, like get a generator and go out into the woods and play, you know. Sometimes it's come down to that, actually.
Beer, marijuana.
I've been playing guitar for probably about 25 years now, and started playing in Berkeley, where I grew up. We all took from a guy who was teaching in a little secondhand guitar store, and who turned out to be Joe Satriani. When I was about 13, I think, 12 and a half, 13, my older brother took me to see Black Sabbath at Winterland in San Francisco, and it was really an amazing experience. And at the time I was playing in a concert band, you know, with a trumpet, and was really into that as well, you know, so I knew music was going to be something that I really wanted to stick with. But then I saw Black Sabbath, and that pretty much changed my mind about what instrument I wanted to play. I got to tell this one to Ozzy because we actually played on the same record. I'm actually the lead guitar player, and I do the sound. I'm the producer for the band. There's Eamon Schneider, who's a guitar player and a drummer. I guess you could say he's kind of like the quote-unquote hippie of our band. Our bass player is Carl Tilton. Then there's Greg Archer, who's the other guy that plays drums and also plays guitar and lead sings as well. I think that this band is kind of one of the most unusual bands I've been in as far as the vibe between the players. Nobody is scrutinizing what the other player is playing per se. I mean, you might want to say, okay, why don't you try this part like this or whatever, but there's no, that's my song, you have to play it this way. Everybody kind of comes together with the idea that we're all making music that comes from all four of us instead of, you know, one person writing the songs and like, oh, the bass part goes like this. Everybody writes their own parts. I think if I didn't have music, I would have a pretty big psychiatric bill. It's a great outlet for getting all your angst out, or your you know, if you're super psyched about something, you go and like write some crazy song or whatever. Star, kiss, I want you spread your colors on me. Star, kiss, I want you spread your colors on me.
Yes, that was deemed Unscenic, and my friend Phil Kentner there playing guitar and talking us through that last video clip. Definitely a great band from the mountains of Northern California. Just to let everybody know, this is Hen House Studios live, and Hen House Studios, if you can kind of get the feeling for what we're doing here. Bands come and they record with us. We don't pay them, they don't pay us, and we make these clips and we do this show and bring these clips for everyone to see. And if you're a musician out there and you want a chance for your band to record, just look for us. We're really easy to find. We're in Venice, California. You can find us pretty easily on the web and stuff. And anyway, our next artist is an incredible artist. Her name is Max, and she's Australian. And I'd say about 8 years ago in Australia, she had a hit. I think it was number 2 or 3 in the country. She actually was on a television show on a regular basis, and decided she had enough with entertainment and just dropped out moved to the United States, lived in California for 4 years and didn't do any acting or any music, and then decided that she was ready to do something, and she contacted the Hen House, which was really great for us. And the song in the clip that you're about to see is the first music that she's done in quite some time. She presently, I think just less than a year ago, moved to New York. So if you're in New York, I know she's playing on a regular basis now in New York City area. She goes by the name of Max. So please look for her in New York City. So if you guys are ready, we're going to roll the clip.
We're ready.
Okay, cool. Let's roll the Max
Hello,
clip.
I'm Max. The project I brought to the Hen House was a song called Single.
I live alone in my semi. I have painted it sour green.
I think I like the whole idea of music having a hypnotic element that's extremely soothing. Sometimes leading somebody into a song with something that prepares them and it sort of soothes you and you fall into a relaxed state of perception, perhaps, so you can tune into different emotions.
I am single, I am free. I take romance in paperback, prescription pills, pills, pills. I wish romance was free to come to me and pay my bills, bills, bills. Love is for the lonely.
The song Single, essentially, I wrote sort of as an homage to women in their 30s that are still single, essentially, that it's okay to be, you know, infinitely single if that's what you choose to do and be and if you're happy. So lyrically it's really ambiguous in its content. It's celebrating singledom, but at the same time there's a sort of melancholy about it.
Unsoiled linen, my oven has never been used. I'm on a downward, dry cycle. I am partially confused. I take romance in paperback, subscription, pills, pills, pills. I wish romance was free to come to me and pay my bills, bills, bills. Love is for the lonely. Love is for the unemployed. I am busy being single.
Having control and the freedom to experiment is a really great thing. I can be such a ridiculous perfectionist, it's almost a handicap.
It's a little messy.
So I've sort of enjoyed letting go of my own rigid rules.
I'd actually like to try and get two voices, and one's holding the note and then the other one's going. Maybe let me just try and sort of arrange it in my head. So
Hen House gave me the opportunity to experiment, you know, to be more flexible with myself.
And this one's going to be like a held one, and then the other one will be the frillier one. That is funny. Let's do play both of those and give me another track.
I've set up house so many times for so many men. I don't think
I like the combination of the words and the melody of I Live Alone.
I live alone.
It's like where the phrasing and the melody like really work together. I get such a kick out of that when you can put words together that are really sparse but say a lot, and you can say it with a melody.
I live alone in my semi. I overlooked the sea.
I've had lots of opportunities for success and tasted it for sure, and enough to realize that it's a crock, really. A lot of artists I know that have had success, even people I know here, that they just burn out too quickly. It's such a hard world. It taught me a big lesson because I realized that I prefer to do what I love with people that I love.
Yes, my friend Max, we miss her here in Southern California. A lot of good lessons about success in that video clip. Again, please look for Max in New York. She's playing a lot in her career. Her career is on the rebound there. It's got some good sounds happening today inside the studio. Anyway, yes, this is Hen House Studios Live. I want to thank you all for tuning in and checking us out. Just to let you know again what we do, bands come to us, they submit a tape. If we like the music, they come to the studio, usually about 8 sessions. It takes to record 2 or 3 songs. We film the entire sessions as well as record it. We mix it with you, then we take the footage and we cut it together, and it's a lot of fun. And you know, and we get an opportunity to bring these clips to you, and hopefully you're enjoying them. Our next band is Cattywompus. Cattywompus is a Venice-based band. 2 brothers in the band, and actually their father plays in the band too. He's the percussionist. And with this band, they're a relatively unknown band, and they came and played at the Hen House and not that long ago. This is a pretty recent clip. And we released the clip online, and they got a call from a producer who has them in the studio right now, and they're just putting on the finishing touches on their very first full-length CD, which is exciting for them and also exciting for us. And also, not only did they get somebody interested in making a record from their experiences and the exposure they got from recording at the Hen House, they also got a lot of really great gigs. They got some different organizations that hired them and actually paid them well to play some gigs, and we really think they deserve it. A Venice Beach band, it's pretty much a family band that really rock. So, when you guys are ready, let's roll the Cattywompus clip.
We're ready.
I can change my ways. Try to leave for years ago, but I can't leave that way.
Welcome to the Cattywompus show.
I'm John Weber. I'm the drummer. Band Cattywompus. My brother's James, and we got another John, so don't get confused later. And Aaron.
He communicates through his axe.
And we also have a man who's known as the Witch Doctor.
I'm the Witch Doctor.
Man, the myth, the legend.
Badass percussionist, witch doctor, magic man. What else can I say?
She's got the sway, yeah. She's got the sway.
Let me introduce you to Smoking Loon, friend of ours.
She's got the sway. Oh, she's got the sway. She's got the sway, yeah. She's got the sway. She's got the sway, yeah.
She's got the sway. I can see the future, but this dream is gonna last forever. The rising sun is yet to come. In the past and hours, I can stay alive beside your fire and show me just where you're
from. Originally, the boys were practicing in the garage under the moniker of Wine Lip. And every once in a while I'd come over with this just an old beat up shitty set of congas, and we'd all get drunk and play and jam, and I started going to practices, and then we started playing, and we were just having fun, but they were these really great instrumentals, kind of in the vein of the Meters and Booker T and the MGs. Because deep down inside we're all black men trapped in white bodies. And then John started singing, and it turned into something really amazing.
I think that no one is as beautiful. These are those words I sang to you.
What's it like being in a band where there's two brothers in the band?
It's the best, and it's ridiculous at times.
The three Webers are a percussive unit.
We have the same mannerisms, and we all think the same things, all the three Webers in the group, and it's just kind of like the same kind of heartbeat.
You know, I kind of like the family part of it, but I don't really like the partying part of it too much. Like when we finish a gig, I leave right away. Because I want to see them as my sons, not so much as just a bunch of guys sitting around getting drunk. But when we're playing, and I'm looking at their faces, and I'm hearing what they play, that's unbelievable. Because they're my sons, and I'm sitting there going, wow, when I was John's age, I sure as hell didn't play drums like that.
When I'm walking down the line, I don't know what to do. Close my eyes and choose.
In the last few years, James has gone from not knowing how to play the bass to being one of the best bass players I've ever heard. He's got great timing, great feel.
These are those words I sang to you. I think that no one else is beautiful.
James blows me away, as does my son John, but as far as the rhythm section, he's an amazing musician.
Well, Blind Lemon, I think you got it. I think this is a great band. I think that our music, I think is destined for greatness. I think it's really good.
To leave this place.